Mil Mascaras, the man of 1,000 masks, 1,000 holes, and most certainly with 1,000 pounds of pride in everything he does. Remarkable individual, proud man. First fall, 2 out of 3 fall match. And referee Nick Kozak watches closely as Hacksaw Duggan, who has a style all his own. He's looking for Mil, and Mil is literally hidden behind him as he tries to back heel him, take him down, and wrap him up so that he can pin him. Big man, that Duggan, and he's a tough customer. He's the kind of a guy who doesn't really know when he's hurt. But something about not knowing when you're hurt that suddenly turns not into an asset but a liability, because somebody is bound to make certain that you find out. So Mil Mascaras, with that complex style of his, and it is, he's hard to figure out when you're in the ring with him. He has a way of doing things all his own, and sometimes knocks even the best of wrestlers off their pace. He wrestles a combination of the style used in Mexico and the style used in this country, and don't forget that he's a fellow who has wrestled all over Europe. He has wrestled in Africa, South America, all over the Pacific. He is truly an international star, the man with a mask. And many people look on him as the international champion because of his ability to be recognized all over the world, and due to his competitions to have gained a reputation all over the world. Those hip locks are part of his training in and his competing in Greco-Roman wrestling. So the Hacksaw takes a side headlock on the masked head of Mascaras. Oh, he hit him with a solid shoulder that time, and we've got the diving head-first tackle of Mil Mascaras, and now the feet-first drop kick. So we've got Mil moving in, trying to tie him up, and the ropes come into play. It was Duggan who brought the ropes into play. He made sure of that, and that was a smart move on his part. He hauled him. He literally heisted him and hauled him across the ring. Now, Duggan is a hard clouting individual. He hauls off with that big fist of his, that big foot of his, and he can bruise you almost by looking at you. So Duggan comes in for his body slam. Here he goes through the air for the landing, and it didn't work. You literally have to glue a guy like Mascaras down to that mat. He has a way of his, and there's one of his ways. The quick setup and hard landing for that boy Duggan. Remember, 2 G's in the Duggan. And as Duggan says, 2 G's and there'll be 2 rings. Duggan will be in the action in the Coliseum Friday night. The 3 count, says Nick Kozak. Referee Nick Kozak insists that it was a 3 count. And this crowd comes up with a great roar of approval from Mil Mascaras in the manner in which he won this. We'll be back here in a moment. Right now, let's listen to this word from the studio. 10 seconds left in the intermission period.
4, 3, 2, 1, second ball.
And Duggan and Mil Mascaras trying to maneuver in and get at each other. Duggan trying that clubbing type of a blow, but Mil Mascaras is showing exceptional proficiency. Ooh, the long foot came out there that time. And again, this guy kicks like a mule or a horse. He often kicks to count. Mil Mascaras racked up in the corner, and again that boot is put to work. Now Duggan will have Manny Fernandez and Bob Sweetan as his partners at the Sam Houston Coliseum here Friday night. They will be part of a 6-man, 2 rings at the same time, 2 rings tag team event. There will be a man from each team wrestling in each ring and a man in between to tag to either ring. And it's something we invented here in Houston and which people see once or twice a year, perhaps, when we have 2 rings set up. And this time, Duggan is trying to argue the count. So Mil Mascaras dove that time for the chance to put his head up against the chin of Hacksaw, and he missed, and he landed in a sprawl that time. There was no...
1 minute, 34 seconds, Hacksaw Duggan.
There was no way that he could protect himself, and Mil Mascaras looks a little bit the worse for wear there, as he... Hard to say, he looks pale under that mask. Not trying to make jokes, but I noticed the manner in which he fell, and fell on his... he fell so that he was prone on the canvas, but in an unfortunate heap. We'll stay right here, and we'll pick up the intermission period as Mascaras gets up and starts to get to where he can feel what part of his body is going to work and what part isn't. So now, with 10 seconds left to go, Duggan has moved in there to start this 3rd and deciding fall. And he's going after the mask of Mil Mascaras, but he couldn't find the place where the laces started. And as he holds him and hits him, Mascaras says, there's a well-placed pair of feet. Swinging from all directions, and he pounds away at him. So Mascaras now is trying to get on even terms. Each man has won a fall, and the rip across the face catches Mil Mascaras in the eye. Duggan is trying to place him where he can squash him down to the mat, twisting chin lock. He pulls the chin over the shoulder and hangs on as Mascaras tries to pry the hand loose and does not succeed. He's got the chin lock, and there is the wild-looking face of Hacksaw Duggan as he expends his energy trying to turn Mil Mascaras' head so that it will be looking north instead of south. That's a tough-looking cookie, and not the kind of guy you want to meet in an alley any place. So Mascaras is in trouble. The head is turned off axis, but he's looking for the answer in a big form, and he's becoming elusive now, which helps in his case. So Duggan goes for the neck breaker, and Mascaras caught the full brunt of it. He wasn't turned over, and as he did, his neck must have popped a notch or two. The give and take of Hacksaw Duggan, who comes in there for the kill, but there isn't a kill, not even a stun, because Mascaras got out of the way and is trying to husband what little strength he may still have remaining. Right in the whiskers, if I can coin a phrase, and a lot of hard socking maneuvering as Mil Mascaras tries to heist him up in the atomic drop and gets the surfboard hold on Hacksaw. But he's trying to turn this into a submission fall as he maneuvers ahead, and the Duggan comes out from underneath. Leg lock for Mascaras as he tries to convince Duggan of the futility of using that leg against him. That one caught him, and this could turn the cycle in the favor. Oh! Sharp-shooting, driving wallop, and he did a good job of it. But Mascaras, rolling after hitting, is on the apron of the ring, and Hacksaw, he caught him again. He caught him with the head. He dove in there and got him under the chin. He goes for that driving, flying leap off the rope, and he wins. Mascaras comes out in spectacular. Mascaras comes out in spectacular and stunning fashion to score in this third fall over Hacksaw Duggan. And we'll be back here in a moment after we have this word from the studio.